Hey guys! So today we're going to be doing a little tutorial on this eye look, which is using the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk eye palette. And I hope you like it. Stick around to see the rest, and I'll talk to you later. So the first thing I'm going to do here is take a Sigma E60, which is their large shader brush, and I'm going to apply MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I like to put it on with the brush because it gives a nice even application, but then smooth it out with my finger just because sometimes I get a little streaky. And then I'm going to go in with a big fat brush, doesn't matter what kind, with desert sand, and I'm going to apply that all over the lid, all the way up to the eyebrow. Next, I'm taking Eden, and that is on a Wayne Goss number 16. And I'm going to apply that in the crease, really concentrating on the outer corner of the eye. And I'm going to bring that up a little bit higher than you might expect because I like that to be showing. That's really going to be our transition shade for everything else, so that's what we're going to take the highest of all these colors. And of course, now we are going to blend. I'm taking something that's similar to an E25 from Sigma, which is a nice fluffy blending brush, and I'm just moving that around in all kinds of patterns. It doesn't really matter which direction or how you move your brush, as long as you just try to hit everything from each angle, you're going to come out with something that looks really smooth and seamless. So no need to have any fancy techniques down here, just move your brush around. So now with my Wayne Goss number 19, I'm applying that shade Blazing, and I'm going to keep that again sort of close to the lid, but focused mostly on the outer corner of the eye. The reason that I like this particular shape is that my eyes, which sort of stand tall, but not so much wide, they actually benefit from a little bit of lengthening out to the side. It makes them appear a little bit more almond shaped. You can, of course, change this to suit your own personal eye shape, but this is what works for me, and I like it. And we're going to blend some more with that same fluffy brush. Again, there's no product on this. If you're having a really hard time blending, you can always go back to that initial flesh-toned shade that we used all over the lid. That can sometimes aid if you've got some finicky shadows, or if you just feel like you're not getting the best possible blend. Add just a little bit of that to your brush, and the rest should be easy peasy. And now taking amber on that number 19 brush by Wayne Goss, I'm going to just kind of deepen that crease a little bit. This isn't strictly necessary. I just prefer much more of a contrast between the lid and the crease. Again, partly because I have hooded eyes. If I go for something too subtle, no one's going to see it. So I like to deepen that up, and so I used that amber color to do that. Now I'm going to take Amethyst on my MAC 239 brush, and I'm just going to apply that to the outer half of the eyelid. And you will see why we are not bringing that all the way in just a moment, because we're going to have something sparkly and fun in the mix here. And before we move on to that sparkle, I'm going to take that number 19 brush with amber, once again, just kind of back and forth over that crease where the amethyst color meets, just to make sure that I don't have anything too wonky going on in there. Again, I have hooded eyes, so no one's going to see it anyway, but I would know, darn it. And then for the fun stuff, I'm going to take my MAC 242 after I've applied some glitter glue to the lid here, and I'm going to apply that beautiful sparkly color. And I'm just going to pat it on with my brush. And after I get a nice layer down, I'm actually going to go in with my finger. Just pick up a little product on my middle finger, and I'm going to tap that especially over the overlap between that color and amethyst. It just helps to blend everything together a little bit more nicely. I also find that with shimmery shades, a lot of the time your finger just does a better job of picking up the product. And you can see you get a really nice shine with that. It's so pretty. Now on my Wayne Goss pencil brush, I'm taking Eden, and boom, by the way, my whole face is complete. And I'm going to smudge Eden all the way from my outer corner to the inner corner of the bottom lash line. And I do like to make sure that my bottom lash line, any color I put there, meets up with the color that I've got on the top lid. Otherwise, it just looks a little funky to have a little bit of a break unless you've made that intentional, and that's something completely different. And now I'm going to take a fluffy brush and I'm just going to blend that out. I could do this with a pencil brush. I just find that when I've got an all over color like this, it's just faster to use something bigger. Then I'm going to take my E15 flat definer brush by Sigma, and I'm going to pick up the color Amethyst, and I'm just going to keep that on the outer corner of the lower lash line. And again, I'm going to make sure that that meets up nicely with what I've got going on the lid. And that way it seems seamless and all put together. I'm going to go in with my Wayne Goss pencil brush and use that guide just to kind of smooth out that beautiful amethyst color. Now, I know this is bougie, and honestly, I kind of hate myself for liking it so much, but this Tom Ford liquid eyeliner is, honest to God, the best liquid eyeliner I have ever used in my life. I've also had this for about 6 months, and it's still not dried out or giving me any trouble whatsoever. I have never had a liquid liner last that long. I know it's expensive, I know it's stupid to pay that much for eyeliner, but I also know that it actually freaking works. So with that, I'm making just a little tiny baby wing. Nothing too crazy, nothing so sharp it could cut someone. Just a little tiny baby wing today, which is actually how I wear my eyeliner most days because, you know, I'm not the wing queen and I know it, so I'm just gonna settle for a little something. But I do like to get that line close to the lash done and then kind of add on that wing. Now for some mascara with It Cosmetics Superhero Lash. I like this stuff a whole lot. It lengthens my lashes quite a bit, which is great because mine are short and stubby. But you will see right there, I just flicked a nice big clump of it onto my cheek, which is my own damn fault. I knew that I should have wiped off that spoolie before I started, but I didn't, so this is what I get. But in a moment you will see my little surgery to remove that. But I always leave it to dry. If you try to take it off right away, it's just going to smear and you're going to have to redo everything under your eye. So don't do it. And now with a nice pointy cosmetic Q-tip, there we go. And it's gone. Woohoo! And that is it. I hope that you like this look as much as I do. It's got a little bit of everything. Some pops of color, some nice shimmer, but still it's a very day appropriate, beautiful, ladylike kind of look here. And I'm kind of in love with it. So I hope you enjoyed the video today and that it was helpful for you. And I will hopefully be around more often now that life has kind of calmed down a little bit. Let me know in the comments below what you'd like to see next, and I'll catch you later. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great day.